Welcome to another video, students. Today we are looking at manipulating and dealing with fractions. So the aim of this video is to help you to understand what an equivalent fraction is, how to simplify fractions, and how to convert between mixed fractions and improper fractions. By the end of the video you should feel fairly confident within these topics. So what is an equivalent fraction? Well, equivalent fractions are fractions which hold the same value. To get an equivalent fraction, you must multiply/divide the denominator by the same value, also and the numerator as well. So here we have divided clearly by 2, and also here we have divided by 2 also, so it is an equivalent fraction. If you enter this into your calculator, you should get 0.6. And if you enter this into your calculator, you should also get 0.6, meaning that it is an equivalent fraction. So understanding what equivalent fractions are will help you understand how to simplify fractions. So simplifying fractions is trying to find an equivalent fraction with the smallest denominator and numerator possible, whilst they remain integers. One method of simplifying is dividing both the denominator and the numerator by their highest common factor. So if we have a look at these here, the highest common factor of 8 and 64 is actually 8, because 8 goes into 64, 8 times 8, and 8 goes into 8, 8 times 1. So to get from here to here, what we've done is divided both by the highest common factor. So 64 divided by 8, and 8 divided by 8, and now we are left with the simplest form of 8 over 64, 1 over 8. So here are some questions of what we've just learned. If you'd like to pause the video to attempt these questions, feel free. Okay, so I'm now going to go through the answers to these questions. So the first question, 1a, is asking 16 over 8. So what is the highest common factor of 16 and 8? Well, it's 8, because 8 times 1 equals 8, and 8 times 2 equals 16. So 8 goes into both. So 8 divided by 8 is just 1, and 16 divided by 8 is 2. So we've got 2 over 1. Now for the next question, we've got 4 and 16. So the highest common factor of 4 and 16 is actually 4. Because 4 times 1 equals 4, and 4 times 4 equals 16. So 4 divided by 4 equals 1, and 16 divided by 4 equals 4. So that's how we got that simple. And now the last one is 7 over 21. So the highest common factor of 7 and 21 is 7. So 7 times 1 equals 7, and 7 times 3 equals 21. So 7 goes into both of these numbers. So all we need to do is divide them both by 7. And then what you can do then is you find that 7 divided by 7 is 1, and 21 divided by 7 is 3. So we got 1/3. You can always check if you have a calculator near you if you have done this correctly by entering them into your calculator. You should get the same value every time if they are actually equivalent. So now we're looking at mixed numbers and converting them to improper fractions. Now there is a formula for this just here which looks quite intimidating, but don't worry, it's not too bad. So it's saying C over AB is equal to A plus C times B over B. So if we just identify what it's pointing to here, so this is A here, the 1 is A, B is 3, and C is 4. So we can put an equal sign, or can we substitute them in? So A is 1, brackets of C, which is 4, times B, which is 3, over B. Don't forget that addition. So 4 times 3 is 12, so it's 1 plus 12, which is 13 over 3. So our final answer is 13 over 3. So that's how we've converted from a mixed number to an improper fraction. Now to convert from an improper fraction to a mixed number is a slightly different process, so we have to follow these 2 steps. So the first step is to divide the denominator by the numerator. So in our case, 7 divided by 3 is 2, and it's got a remainder of 1. And the second step is the whole number is now the result of the division, so 2, and now the remainder is the new numerator, so 1, and then the denominator remains the same, so we get 2 and 1/3. Right, thank you for watching the video. For more videos, please visit www.gcsemathsresources.co.uk.